Alright, this is gonna be a strange little video. I don't think it will be too long. I'm actually hoping it's quite short. Now, this is jumping back to the Miami Grand Prix. Not the Grand Prix itself, free practice, I suppose. Well, FP3 specifically. Ocon had a crash, 51G crash. And, if Wonderful, he did his video about, comparing Ocon's crash to Verstappen's crash and the reactions to both. It gets a little deeper than that, because Otmar, he's made his case for bringing back third cars now. Well, he wants to bring back T cars, which are not necessarily third cars, those are just spare cars. But he wants to bring back T cars. Why does he want to bring back T cars, and why did he specifically say that after Ocon's 51G crash before qualifying? Well, he said that because they would have put Ocon in the car for that session. They would have said, go qualify, go do the thing. They would have done that after his 51G crash, the same 51G that almost killed Max Verstappen and what have you. So what actually happened in Silverstone? What actually happened post Silverstone as well, with Horner making the most noise about 51G almost killed Max Verstappen, he could have died, all of that. Because Ocon, he had the same crash, there was none of that reaction. Matter of fact, after the crash, and after Ocon's been shuttled to the to the medical center and all of that, after all of that, they said, yeah, we would have put him back in the car. They couldn't get the car ready for qualifying. They would have put him in the car after his 51Gs. Sainz had his crash there as well on Friday, and he was complaining about head pain. So regardless, and I don't even know how many G's what was Sainz's crash. I don't even know how many G's that crash was. But we know Ocon's was 51G. Right? I still find that hard to believe, but we know it was 51G. That's been reported, that's been printed. And we know Max Verstappen's was 51G. That's been recorded, that's been printed. So if 51G is enough to almost kill a driver, I'm not downplaying 51G impact, right? That's a lot of fucking G's. No, that's a lot of motherfucking G's. If they didn't have no Hans device or whatever, your neck is snapping with those G's. But they do have the Hans device and all these safety measures and what have you. So after Ocon's 51G impact, Renault, Alpine, let me call them correct, Alpine, they would have put him in the car 2 hours later for the qualifying session, and that they would have expected him to qualify well. Now, why am I making this video? I just want people to be made aware of the politicking that goes on in F1. That's all. So, anyone who comes to you and they want to talk about Max Verstappen's 51G crash and in Silverstone, you can direct them to Otmar's commentary on what his concerns are after a 51G crash, because his concerns were, we can't repair the car in time, we're not going to be able to put our driver into qualifying and the qualifying session, so we're going to have to start at the back of the grid. That was his concern. His concern wasn't that the circuit has almost killed Esteban Ocon, they should have a look at that, they should rework that part. That was never anything that he said. That was never in the reckoning. I didn't hear Otmar say anything about the circuit being dangerous after that crash. I didn't hear him say anything about this corner, this Miami. I dub it the Miami complex. I hope they call it that in the future. But that section with the slow chicane and leading on to the back straight, Otmar didn't suggest any changes to the circuit. He didn't say, the circuit is dangerous, my driver's just gone through a 51G impact, now he can't take place in qualifying on account of recovering from the accident. No, that wasn't it. They couldn't recover the car from the accident. That was the only issue that they had with the 51G impact. That was the only issue that they had. Otherwise, Ocon was fine. He was so fine, in fact, they would have put him into the qualifying session 2 hours later. So riddle me this: what exactly was Horner talking about with you almost killed Verstappen and whatever? What exactly was he talking about? You know, Horner, he loves to muddy the waters, and he's muddied the waters so much that, you know, people don't even connect these dots. If that 51G almost killed Verstappen, then, you know, Otmar should be reprimanded for for having the ambition to put his driver back into the car for qualifying and only being stopped on account of they couldn't repair the car in time. He should be reprimanded for that. But he's not going to be reprimanded for that. Why is that? Because Ocon was actually fine to drive. But anyway, that's the vid. Peace.
Hell breezy. Let me show you how to keep the dice rolling when you're doing that thing over there. Hey. Let's go! Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away. Better know that I don't and I won't ever stop. Cause you know I gotta win every day. Go! See, you really wanna pop me. Go! Just know that you will never flop me. And I know that I gotta be a little cocky. Go! You ain't never gonna stop me. Every time I come, a nigga gotta set it, then I gotta go and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow and then I gotta shut it. Any little thing a nigga think that he be doing, cause it doesn't matter, cause I'm gonna dead it. Then I'm gonna murder everything and anything about it. Boom, about a bing. I gotta do a lot of things to make it clearer to a couple niggas that I always win and then I gotta get it again and again and again. And I be doing it to death and now I move a little foul. Nigga better call a rap and everybody know my style. Niggas know that I'm the best when it comes to doing this. And I be banging on my chest and I bang in the east and I banging in the west. And I come to give you more and I will never give you less. You will hear it in the street or you can read it in the press. Do you really wanna know what's next? Let's go. See the way we on it and we all up in the race. And you know we gotta go now try to keep up with the pace. And we struggling and hustle and set it and get it. And we always gotta do it, take it to another place. Gotta taste it and I gotta grab it and I gotta cut all through